Hey, I'm Onision. Some people see me as a celebrity, but I do now and will always see myself as me. Regardless, on my contact page, onision.com/contact, I get a lot of people asking me how to become famous like me. So because of this, I want to tell you my story about where I was and how I got here. I started making videos full force, one every single day, in January of 2008. Initially, to get noticed, I reviewed a lot of products, I reviewed a lot of movies, and I just did a lot of things that I knew people would be searching for. While the videos that were just about me would only get a couple hundred hits, I started to notice that the product reviews I was doing were getting quite a few thousand hits. I also made a few how-to videos on cutting your own hair, and those got quite a few hits too. For a lot of the product reviews, I actually used kind of a sarcastic tone, which was really an advertisement of my comedy. In the long run, those paid off as far as subscriptions go. Something that seems kind of obvious to getting noticed is standing out. If you're gonna make a product review, try to think of how other people aren't reviewing that product, and that may pay off for you. Now back then, even though I was working over 40 hours every single week, I made a promise. I said I would upload a video every single day because I was dedicated. And I kept to it. I didn't ask for shoutouts or handouts back then because I felt like my subscription count was so low it would just be an insult to whoever I was asking. So instead, I just kept working and working and working to entertain the subscribers I already had. Back then, I was hoping that if I just kept my videos a high enough quality, that if I really worked my butt off on these videos, that people would automatically promote me and I wouldn't have to ask them. In fact, now I read viewer mail every single day to see that people are sharing me with their friends and family. And I really appreciate that. Among many of my promises back then, I made a promise saying that I would always be down to earth, that I wouldn't forget where I came from. And the truth is, on the inside, a lot of things haven't changed for me. In fact, back then, I don't think I was ever this afraid of failure, of letting all of you down. In part because of this fear, I'm working harder on my videos now than I ever have before. I'm seemingly constantly trying to think of ways to keep your interest, to keep you entertained. Right now, I just can't stand the idea of taking your viewership for granted. Regardless, back in July of 2008, I was featured on the main page of YouTube for making a video called I'm So Gamer. I gained about 3,000 subscribers from that exposure, which put me at about 4,000 total. Unfortunately, due to the fact that my work was forcing me to be away from my computer for 5 days, I couldn't keep consistent with my everyday upload, which was the first time in 7 months which I wasn't able to upload every single day. This was incredibly upsetting because I just got all these new viewers and I couldn't even give them a fresh video to watch. When I did finally return from those activities, I went back to my normal schedule. 12 to 14 hours of work every single day at my actual job, 3 to 4 hours of work on my videos. Finally, in October of 2008, I was able to move back home from South Korea. But unfortunately, again, due to our shipping arrangement, it appeared I wasn't going to be able to upload a video for another 7 or so days. However, because by then I had developed somewhat of a video uploading addiction, I found a few loopholes and was able to upload a video much faster. Since January of 2008, I've poured thousands of hours of my life into making videos. This all coming out to about 800, if not more, videos I've created. In my everyday life, 80% of my waking hours are spent working on video-related materials. The rest is filled with less time-consuming acts like eating, showering, spending time with my wife, and occasionally watching a cartoon like Jackie Chan Adventures. Anyway, after all of this, I finally got my big break after I requested a collaboration with Swift Karate Chop. I think the reasons he accepted my collaboration request is because he had previously favorited one of my videos, and I wasn't just asking to leech off of him, I was offering to work my butt off, so it was more of a partnership. I just feel like if I'm going to be so bold as to ask someone for such a huge favor, I better be offering them something significant in return for their generosity. Shane Dawson contacted me a while later after I had made 4 videos revolving around Shane Dawson. What Shane was asking of me was to dress up like him and behave like him so he could use me in one of his videos as a temporary replacement while he recovered from surgery. And I accepted his request because I actually really respect his comedy, and working with Shane Dawson obviously means good exposure. I'm very grateful for the people I've collaborated with, the people that are a big reason as to why I'm as popular as I am today. So to Shane Dawson, Swift Karate Chop, Olga K, Lacey Green, Sear, Waste Time Chasing Cars, and I Shout on You. Thank you so much. I do want all of you to know that if you do want to get to 100,000 subscribers and even beyond, you will most likely need to work your butt off to do it. I truly hope that when you create videos, you only upload videos that you yourself can thoroughly enjoy. I don't know about you guys, but I've gotten quite a few requests for me to watch other people's videos, and in their title they'll say my crappy video or something related to it, and it's like, If you can't even like your own video, why do you expect anyone else to like it? If this is what you want to do, I hope you dedicate yourself. Give people a reason to care what your name is. Do what you can to make sure that they don't feel like their time's being stolen from them when they watch your videos. Today it can take anywhere from 6 to 20 hours to make a video that I upload to the main channel. I have over 100,000 subscribers, and what that means to me is I have over 100,000 people waiting on me to make them smile and laugh. When I had under 1,000 subscribers, I would talk about how their time was more valuable than mine. Their collective interest was more valuable than my personal desires. Because I stand by this belief now more than ever, I've almost entirely quit my favorite pastime activity of playing video games. Although this is kind of sad, and I know a lot of you will disagree, I don't really have time for friends anymore. All this just means that I sacrifice something that I value so much for something that I value much more. And believe it or not, that's you. Without all of you, I realize that I am nothing. So I work, and I work, and I work to make sure that you don't leave me. To make sure I don't let you down. I really hope that you all dedicate yourself and you return the love that is shown to you. Thank you all so much for watching. You can expect to find a new Onision video on the Onision Speaks channel, the Onision Archive channel, or the Onision main channel every single day. You will see me again soon. Goodbye.